What is going on, cool cats and kittens? Happy Saturday and Happy New Year. Let's go. New Year's here, but not no new me. We're locked in, we're dialed in. Same guy, same routine, same heart, same grit, same bullshit, right? Nothing's changing up. If anything, we're going harder. And I hope the same for you guys. Like I've been saying, I've been seeing a good amount of you getting after it. Taking what's yours, taking charge, and it's been fucking awesome. And I just want you to keep that momentum rolling because I love y'all, and it's just cool seeing people doing cool shit. Let's pick this up a little bit. There we go. We are headed to Coalition Gym in Chesterfield, Missouri. Me and little man, we're gonna be hitting legs there, and I'm pretty sure there's two owners. I only know Matt. Matt's a gangster, one big motherfucker, strong motherfucker. Like, dude's a beast. But the one thing that I really like about their gym, like wholeheartedly. One, they've built a very cool community in a very short amount of time. Two, Matt, the dude just has an eye for finding the craziest machines. Like, he's a savant. He's a fucking savant when it comes to finding machines. And he actually posted on his Instagram story last night, like how hard he dives to go find some shit. So I would say like his legs machines, it's hard to beat. Like it's truly hard to beat when it comes to like variations, but also like just the uniqueness of it, which is like what you want in a gym. Like, especially as you progress and you get stronger, you're caring about size, you're caring about longevity. Like when you really start to care about these things in the gym, these things matter. Like you want good quality machines that are gonna do its job and help you build whatever it is you're trying to build. So super stoked to get on some new machines today. A lot of stuff I've never done before, so who knows how much weight I can lift. I do know I'm gonna be getting on a pendulum squat. I'm nervous. I'm actually nervous, but excited nervous because, again, I don't know what I'm gonna be able to put on this thing. I might get absolutely clowned and got to do 1 plate, 2 plates, which if you're doing that, nothing wrong, but I consider myself pretty damn strong. So hopefully we can stock up a few plates on there and get a good solid pump. I mean, I'm gonna get a pump regardless. We got 2 scoops, Project 1, just the standard, the 200 milligrams of caffeine. So we have double everything in this, which is why I do it. So 400 milligrams caffeine. I think it's like 6.4 grams milligrams beta alanine. Grams. 6.4 grams beta alanine, double the pump, 10 grams creatine, and fucking sugar, spice, and everything motherfucking nice. So I'm ready to go. We do have some Ultraformance in here for some carbs. And last but not least, we got motherfucking Albanese, baby. Albanese gummy bears. Okay, guys, these right here, the most goated, greatest, most fucking insane gummy bear of all time. 100%. No questions asked. Without a doubt. I don't even know what else to say about it. They're the greatest. They really are. They're phenomenal. Every flavor just hits. These are the Christmas ones. They got cherry, green apple, and strawberry banana. Fire. Absolutely fire. So, gonna be housing down some of these, but I'm excited. We've been dialed in all week long. This first week of 2020, or first half week of 2026 has been going pretty damn well. Kicked it off with just a simple walk, just an active rest day like always on Thursdays. Nothing crazy there, but then yesterday, really solid upper body day. Donovan changed up the game plan, changed up the workout routines, the reps and sets, the movements. So I'm excited. It's going to be good. I'm going to talk about that more in a sec. I'm going to put down all of this, throw on some tunes, and get locked in for leg day. Let's go. right. That is one hell of a machine. Holy fuck. This is from the lands of the Europeans, and it hits way different than a lot of the American fellas. This thing is lit. It even comes with a fucking seatbelt. Fucking seatbelt. That's pretty fucking dope. We'll pop one up. Oh, that fresh crack on a Sunday, baby. Let's go. Happy Sunday. Happy setup Sunday. Happy chore Sunday. Happy just motherfucking Sunday. Just cracked open energy drink number 2. First one I had this morning was a Silver Lightning, and this one is a Paradise Punch. So, Form Energy just dropped, well, will be dropping 2 new flavors officially this upcoming week. Right now you can only find it in a special location, the holy grail of all gas stations, at least here in Missouri. I know Texans will say otherwise, but Wally's, good old Wally's, beautiful location. Incredible hot dogs, incredible glizzies. But they do have the 2 new flavors, and then they will be dropping nationwide this coming week. So cool news, really cool stuff. And phenomenal flavors. This one here, Paradise Punch, I would really say it's got that tropical punch taste to it. Think like Hawaiian Punch, and then just add like maybe like a pineapple in there or something. Like, it's nostalgic, but at the same time it's not Hawaiian Punch too. So really good profile in this one. I can see myself drinking a lot of these. Silver Lightning, now I think that one is going to see a lot of Nick T time. A lot of Nick T time, that's for damn sure. Silver Lightning, that's going to be more of a pineapple grapefruit. And for those that are familiar with First Form Energy, We had a Tropic Lightning. So this is very similar, except with a kick up, in my opinion. I think the new one is way better. Has a little bit more of the pineapple to it, which I seriously dig. I'm a big pineapple guy. And this one just hits, right? Just hits. Really good. But like I said earlier, it is setup Sunday. It is meal prep Sunday as well. So did some chores, got the house cleaned up. Now we're heading to Walmart. Keeping it really simple. I think mainly all I got to pick up is just chicken, and then I think just some kind of like house amenity type shit. It's nothing too wild. Like I was telling you guys yesterday, it's a new phase of the training block, right? We started a new training program. Donovan's got us dialed in there. Nutrition has changed a lot too. Calories have severely gone up by a lot. Went from 1920 calories, 1,920 calories, no, 1,910 calories to 3,000 calories. So crazy bump up. My carbs went from like 160 to like 460, something like that. So quite the explosion. But we're liking it. We're definitely liking it. Pumps have been crazy in the gym. Been throwing around weights crazy in the gym. I mean, yesterday was really only the second training block, but that first upper body day went very crazy. So definitely gonna be taking more clips of that this upcoming week, showing the progression. A lot more sets, a lot more reps. So I'm excited to really get into that. That's where I really want to push, and I really want to show people like what grit looks like, because I think that a lot of times we think we're working hard. A lot of times we feel that we're putting in hard work, and we're just getting to, let's say the workout, you need to get, 3 sets of 8. People are doing just 8, and it's a weight that they could probably do 10, 12, if not 15 more times, right? We're not entirely pushing ourselves to that extreme limit. And when I say extreme, it's not like you are like dead, like dying, like your limbs are ripping off. It's not that level of extreme. Like, there is that balance of training to failure, leaving some in the reserve, like leaving some in the tank. My whole idea is being able to show people that, there is another threshold that you can hit when it comes to lifting weights. We're working hard, but we could probably work harder. There's probably those small things that you haven't tried yet. Maybe it's on the machine. You can add the little, 2.5s that are on there, the difference makers. Maybe it's a 2.5s on a barbell. Maybe it's going up 2.5 on a dumbbell, and being able to increase those reps. Right? I call the 2.5s the difference makers, because in the moment it doesn't seem so like crazy, like that much more crazy heavier, but it's more weight at the end of the day. Technically, if you have it on both sides, it's 5 more pounds, right? And that adds up over time. It's like just taking small steps at a time. So that's what we're gonna be showcasing, is like, I want people to see grit. I want people to see hard work. I want to train to failure and give a good reality of what I'm capable of doing. So you guys can expect that in this new series. Size is the prize. Let's fucking go. But yeah, macros are up, weight is up, everything's good, everything's looking up. Was snooping, looking at the NPC card, was looking at Winter Classic, the show that I'm really having my eyes on. December 5th, 2026, crazy, literally a year away. So we got a lot of time, but at the same time, not enough time. It's one of those things where it's going to happen a lot sooner than I think it is. And that's scary. It's like, by the time I know, it's going to be here. But I'm also really excited just to see how my body transforms. Even in the 7 weeks of that, previous challenge that I've done, I saw a lot of changes. I'm already seeing new changes again with all these added carbs. So I think a really important lesson is, for those that have been saying it doesn't work, this doesn't work for me, or I've tried that, I've tried this, have you been consistent? Have you been putting in the work? Have you been showing up day in and day out to really give that strategy its best efforts and your best efforts? I know for a long time myself as well, I would try things for 2-3 weeks and be like, it's not fucking working. In reality, your body is literally just adjusting in those moments. Like, it's still trying to understand. Your body is a computer, and it's trying to download the information that you're applying to it every single day. And it's not till you get to week 5 and 6 where your body can finally be like, okay, bro, I get it now. I understand. and then the results start to come in. It's the long game, but that's where people are seeing the results, and others that, you know, are willing to play that long game don't see the results. That's simple. So just wanted to call that out. Make sure that you know, early in the new year, we're kind of testing the mindset. We're kind of putting some thoughts into the brain, kind of questioning ourselves in a good way. You know, making sure that if we're not seeing the progress, we're not moving as much forward as we would like, we have an opportunity to do so. That's what we're here to do, baby. Get a little bit better every single day. Get a little bit better. Get a little bit better. Slow motion is still motion, baby. Let's keep going. So we are almost at Walmart, almost at Wally World. I'm mentally preparing for all the crazies, all the psychopaths, all the unique things, all the dudes that are trying to recruit me for their, you know, the pyramid schemes, all that good stuff. So I will check you guys out after. And just like that, all wrapped up at Walmart, baby. Let's go. Okay, now it's like, welcome to NASCAR. You better get your ass moving. All right, now we're officially out. Now we're officially safe. Not too crazy this time around. Nobody, you know, try to recruit me for their, you know, schemes or anything like that, which is always really nice, always really relaxing. I do currently have this car on my ass for no apparent reason, but hey, you know, like I said, welcome to NASCAR. Okay, now we're in the clear. So, what do we pick up? Got about 12 pounds of chicken breast. Big fan of the boobs. We got some of the real good chicken breast, chicken patties. So I'll be having those for dinner. And then some seasoning. So again, just kept it really, really simple. Car air fresheners. Got to make sure this whip is smelling nice. Black ice. I always keep a black ice. I used to do other stuff, but I just, I don't know. Since I got the BMW, it just feels right to have the black ice. So that is actually what the last thing that I picked up. The little aisles right as you're checking out, they have all the shit on the left and right. It got me. I'll admit it. It got me. Congratulations, Walmart. You win this time. But heading home, gonna get the old Blackstone ready to rock and roll. Actually, gotta let the chicken thaw out. I always do a bit of like a boil. I don't know if this is a hack. I don't know if this is weird. I don't know if this is helpful for you guys at all. I have no idea. No science behind this. Other than before I cook my chicken, I defrost it by doing like a boil sort of thing with it. That way it gets like really soft, tender. I don't know the words, guys. I'm not some fucking, you know, Michelin star chef out here. I'm just a dude that just cooks a shit ton of chicken and rice and pancakes. But I get my chicken thawed out, and then I get it all seasoned up, and then we throw it on the Blackstone. So we got to get that rock and rolling. I got to put together this YouTube, and that's about it. That's the Sunday right there. Nothing crazy, but just getting myself ready for this upcoming week, setting the tone. This Monday is the first official Monday of the year. First International Chest Day of the year. Like, big monumental moment. Always. This is big. This is big. Everyone's going to be rushing to the gym no matter what time of the day it is. To get in, it's going to be packed. It's going to be busy. My biggest piece of advice to everybody is, you know, ELE. Everybody love everybody. We're all in there to get better. We're all in there to, you know, continue to make the fitness community grow and kind of welcome people into what it's all about. You know, you kind of have to put yourself back in those beginner shoes when you first started working out, when you were fucking noob status, right? When you're at ground zero, didn't know a damn lick of what you're doing now, right? That's where a lot of these people are too. And when you try to be a big macho man or, you know, kind of be the fucking big dog on campus instead of trying to welcome them, that's what pushes them away. It's what actually helps them not achieve goals. So you get to be a part of the problem. Congratulations. Just kidding. That's not a good thing. We do want to welcome people. You know, we do understand how hard it is for us to be consistent in the gym, and we already know the fall off is going to be pretty crazy in the next 2 weeks. Like you'll see the gym busy for the first couple weeks, and then it's going to drop off dramatically. But that's partly because of the gym rats that, you know, let the ego get to the head that they got to show off or scare people or not, you know, be a helping hand. So, being able to help as many of those individuals as you possibly can. I'm not saying to go help everybody, but just to be a helping hand, give a little guidance, give a tip here and there, or just ask if they need any help, helps a few more of those people stick around a little bit longer. So, it's just, let's all just put egos aside the next couple weeks. You can still lift heavy, but just don't be a dick about it. Just don't be a dick, okay? Be a cool guy. Be a cool girl. Good people. Good eggs. Okay? We gotta make this world a better place. It's already a shit show. So, that's coming up. I want you guys to be ready for that. But on top of that, I want y'all to be ready for your own goals, right? What are we doing? Okay, what are the goals? Have you even written them down yet? Have you even thought about what you really want to accomplish this year? Or are you just saying this is going to be your year? Are you just saying it's going to be the time that you finally execute? 2025, that was the warm-up. 2024, that was game planning. 2023, that was just, getting myself on the bench. Like, is now 2026 where you actually accomplish it? Okay, cool. But what is it? Right? You can do all the talking until you start the planning. Nothing's going to happen. So again, 1, do you even know what you're trying to accomplish this year? 2, what are the tangible actions that you're willing to take for those goals? Right? What is it on a daily basis, a weekly basis, a monthly basis that needs to be accomplished so you can accomplish that goal? Right? Again, if we're not thinking about these things, it's going to be pretty damn hard to execute because you don't even know what the fuck you're doing. You're literally just throwing a dart at a dartboard in the pitch black. Not the best maneuver. And just third, why? What's your why? What's your reasoning? Why would you even want to accomplish? What's this going to do for you long term? Is this just to keep you busy? Is this to accomplish something great? Is this to impress someone? Is it to, prove to yourself something? The little things that we don't always think about, right? Because on those fucking hard days where you're crying maybe, where you're beat down, you just got kicked in the teeth, 10, 12, 8 hours of work, whatever it might be, and you don't feel like doing X, Y, and Z, well, you gotta fucking show up, but what's gonna tell you to get your ass into gear, right? So these little mindset pieces are just things that I'm thinking about, right? And before I got into Walmart, I already threw 2 mindset pieces at you, and now I'm throwing another one at you. And you're probably like, Nick, quick, tell me what to do. No, because this is me telling myself what to go do, right? Like, this is the stuff that I think about for me to go take action. I'm nowhere near where I want to be. I have a lot of goals I still need to accomplish. I'm still lost in a lot of areas of my life. I still don't know how to do a lot of things. I'm still trying to be a fucking adult. Shit's fucking hard because they don't fucking teach you shit in school. Now I'm just getting mad. But, I just show up and do my best every day. Whatever is on my task list, whatever it is that I know I got to go do today, just do my best, man. I just show up. I just make sure that there's some sort of intent involved that moves me forward, moves the goal forward, moves whatever it is forward. It's just so much going on, and we get wrapped up in all these little things, and life throws a lot of shit at you too. That's kind of like the unexpected piece that it kind of has you question, like, why was I brought into this world? I didn't ask for this, but you were. And you have an opportunity to be great. You have an opportunity to bring people with you. You have an opportunity to really set the tone for greatness. And when life throws shit at you, when you get scared, when you're shaking in your boots, when you feel genuinely lost, when, it kind of feels like you hit rock bottom, why are you going to keep getting up? Why are you going to keep showing up? What is it? What's that that's going to keep you moving forward? It's funny how life works. I'm not going to claim to be some big social media guru. I don't have a big following on Instagram. It's growing a lot. It is bigger than most. It's still not the biggest. On YouTube, where you guys are watching me right now, I still have a very small following here as well. And that's okay. I know what it takes to grow these platforms. I know what it takes to, put myself out here. And it's not for the clout. It's not for the fame. In the beginning it was. In the beginning I thought it was going to be all that. But I learned that my role wasn't going to be that. My role was going to be to inspire. My role was going to be to just talk and help people along the way. And it's at a smaller level. And that's okay. That's cool. It's like a football team, guys. Everyone's got to play their role. Okay, I might be water boy, but I'm going to be the best goddamn water boy that I could possibly be. And, for a long time, I didn't have a reason of why I wanted to be great. I didn't have a reason of why I wanted to, put myself in a better position. It was always for me. And not that your goals, can't be selfish. I do believe you have to be selfish in order to eventually become selfless. So, if it is selfish in the beginning, that's cool. But what are you going to do with that selfishness that allows you to play a selfless role in other people's lives? That's where things started to change for me. Once I started to understand that it's not just all about me, but it's about what I can give back, then I started to see some cool growth in a lot of different areas, personally, physically, mentally, spiritually, social media-ly, I don't know what you would call it, social media-wise. All these things started to kind of come together. But I had to make sure that was providing value to much more than just myself. And it honestly became more fun too. It honestly became a lot more fun. Because then now I had a purpose. Now I had a reason. And I kind of, funny enough, I just skipped over a few things. Like I was saying, I don't have the biggest social media platforms. However, over the last couple of days, I've had a good amount of people reach out with the New Year's coming around of them having some social media goals and wanting to grow and wanting to provide value for their communities. Every single person had a different reason for why they're showing up or, what they're wanting to do for their social media goals this year. And I thought that was really cool. But they came to me and were just curious about where to get started. I, of course, hit them with kind of like just the classic, like, here's how you can get consistent. Here's how you, build momentum. That's cool. That's fine. That's dandy. But the biggest piece I always like to hit people with is, what is your purpose and what is your mission? Okay, your purpose. Okay, your purpose is why you show up for yourself. Why you're showing up for the gym, why you're showing up for work, why you're showing up for content. Like, what is it that's going to fill up your cup for this day because you did all this stuff? Okay, what's helping you grow? What are you going to get out of this? Kind of like what I was just saying right now. What's that why? What are you doing for you? Your mission is why you're showing up for others. Why are you creating this content? To spread positivity, awareness, mindset growth, education. Why are you spilling all this knowledge for the people? I think that's something that we don't take too much time to think about, because again, we're thinking kind of that selfish nature, and we think that eventually people will come around to just like us for who we are, and that's fine. It's possible for sure. You got to think how many other people are on these platforms, I should say, they're trying to do the same thing, that are trying to be big, bad, and famous because of them just being them. It's possible, but that's a small 1%. Just like everything in life, there's that 1% that make it. Okay, we have to think bigger. We have to think outside the box. We have to think, okay, how am I going to help people? Why is it I want to help people? What am I going to help people with? Because when people see that you have a personality, but you also provide value and you're helping making their lives better, that's where the emotional aspect starts to kick in, and they look at you like a goddamn hero. They look at you like, man, that's the dude that I want to be. That's the chick I want to, eventually become myself. Like, whoever you are. Obviously, I'm not a chick. But I think it's really important to just understand those two aspects. Your mission, your purpose. Because you got to show up with intent. You got to show up with a reason. Just doing things all willy-nilly ain't going to get you anywhere. So just want to throw that out there. Hopefully that helps, for some people looking to get more involved in social media this year. I've seen a good amount of friends, put themselves out there. It's been really cool to see the growth. So fucking keep at it, y'all. Keep at it. Yeah, that's kind of all I had for you guys today. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I was kind of hoping for it to be sort of short, so hopefully it's kind of short. I don't really know. We'll chop it up and see what happens. But just extremely grateful for the growth of this page. From a subscriber count, be honest, I haven't seen much growth there, but from a viewer count, that's been really cool to see. More and more views have been happening. And that's truly what I care about. Getting myself out there, getting my words out there. I don't have any, special, preaching abilities, but I just hope that, my lessons, my questions to myself, my thought processes help just, click in a little bit better for somebody else on the other side of this. So just want to say, I love you guys. I truly appreciate you guys. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Size of the prize is here. We're ready to rock and roll. Tomorrow is Monday. We're going to be kicking some serious ass in the gym. More importantly, going to be staying juicy. So let's go.